Welcome to another episode of Your Kentuckiana Home. This week, you'll meet the George family and hear their story about purchasing their new home. And you'll find out if Cooper Farms is the perfect neighborhood for you and your family.
Welcome to Your Kentuckiana Home. Join us as we take an in-depth and entertaining look at the local housing market.
We're with the George family in their beautiful new home, and you guys downsized into this home. What made you decide to downsize?
Well, we had a home built and we loved it. We were there for 5 years. It didn't take long to realize that it was a lot to take care of, both the home and the yard. And it's the yard, especially for me, is not a very favorite thing to do. So we started thinking about downsizing, and specifically even to a patio home where that kind of maintenance would be taken care of. We looked for something that hopefully was along the lines of what we already had, and we got lucky enough to find sort of a miniature version of that.
So who helped you find this patio home that you're in now?
Well, we did a little online search and a little driving around, and we kind of saw this and called Grace and Steve at the Breland Group and had a look at it and liked it right from the first look and took it from there.
Are you glad you guys decided to use a realtor instead of trying to find it on your own?
Oh, if we would have done that on our own, we would have been lost. We needed their expertise.
A lot of guidance.
Yes, yes.
And so you called Grace and you said, we want to downsize. How many properties did you guys have to go through before you found your home?
Actually, there's so many I don't think we can count.
As well as 2 or 3 just within this complex.
Yes.
And so you walked in, you said, wow, this is home. You closed. And how long did it take you guys to move in from when you signed the contract?
Well, we closed the loan within 2 weeks, which was phenomenal. Yes.
That's amazing.
Great.
That
Yes.
It usually doesn't happen that fast.
No, it doesn't.
The folks at L&N were awesome.
Yes, yes, definitely.
And so you moved in and you did some renovating too.
Yes, we did. S&B renovations came in and redid some floors and painting and some miscellaneous things.
Right. It looked great the way it was. We just had a different taste.
True.
We preferred the hardwood to the carpet and changed the color of the cabinets, little things, and a little refresher paint. That's about it.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home. With Grace and Steve with the Breland Group, and you guys helped the George family purchase this home.
Yes, we did.
So why was it so important for the George family to use a realtor? They mentioned they feel like that they would be lost without you guys.
Well, so many things change, and they said that they'd been in their home for 5 years, and in a 5-year course, it's amazing how many things are different since the last time they purchased a home. So I think it's important for them to use a realtor to keep up with those changes.
And you guys work as a team so that one of you is always available?
That's right. It allows us to constantly be available and get time away while servicing our clients. So that really translates to them to a lot of service.
And so the George family found this home. Not that quickly. It took them a while to find the right one, but then once they found it, it was a pretty quick process. Is that typical, what you're seeing right now? What kind of market is it?
The market is good right now. It's not typical to have the process move as quickly as theirs did, but we teamed up with L&N Federal Credit Union, and that makes a big difference.
And why does it make such a big difference, the mortgage company that you team up with?
Well, when you have a relationship with the mortgage company and you know how they work and you kind of work as a team, it just makes all the difference in the world. And L&N has their processors here local, which are awesome. So it just makes the whole process easier.
And what would you guys say to someone that is on the fence on whether they should downsize or whether they should upsize into a new home or buy their first home?
Well, right now the market is still great. Rates are low. Team up with a good lender and a good realtor and start putting a plan into action and make it happen now.
Sounds good. We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment. I'm with Betty Irvin with Mies Tile and Marble. Betty, how long have you been a designer here?
18 years tomorrow.
So that says a lot about Mies Tile and Marble that you've been here so long.
Yes, it's a family business, and there's a lot to be said about family businesses.
Well, so being here so long as a designer, you've seen a lot of things come and go. What's popular this year?
One thing that's really popular are the wood looks porcelains. They look exactly like wood, but they perform better than wood. You don't have to worry about water. You don't have to worry about large dogs and their claws, which seem to scratch the wood, and they'll never fade.
And one of the other popular items that you were telling me about is the ceramic.
Yes, this arabesque design here is very popular. It's showing up in natural stone. It's showing up in ceramic. It seems to be what everybody's asking for.
And so what would you pair this with?
We could pair this with any of our granites. This could also be used as a border or an accent. It doesn't have to be the entire wall. And also, this is a multiple color thing, so you would normally just use one of these colors or two of these colors.
What type of, you offer many different types of granite in it.
Yes, we do. We offer granite, marble, and quartz. One advantage that we have, if it is a stock item, you only pay for what you take home. You're not buying the large slabs like you do at most places.
What else do you have for us here?
Well, the whites are always going to be popular, the subways, the bevels, and just putting a little accent strip in them can just make an amazing difference. We also have some, this is silver travertine and the ledger stones. These stack stones with the rough edge are extremely popular.
Thank you so much for your time today, Betty. We really appreciate it. If you're interested in getting some stone or some tile for your bathroom or kitchen, be sure to give Mies Tile and Marble a call with the contact information on your screen.